Hey, Blunty, what do you know about this? Do you know anything about this? I saw this in the comments. If true, that's very interesting.
Yeah, they just released a statement today. You can update your DJI. For people who don't know, basically, DJI released an update today. Previously, when you fly a DJI drone, not like an Aeriated or something, but when you fly a DJI drone, you're geofenced by DJI, which means there are certain areas you fly, which DJI blocks off from flight, gives you warnings in the goggles and all those kind of things, right? However, today they've updated that, and now if you update your drones, I believe the update is out today, but they announced it today. If you update all of your drones, then what happens is basically the geofencing is not enforced anymore. Now you get notifications about where you are. The goggles will tell you, hey, you're not supposed to be here. The app will tell you, hey, you're not supposed to be here. This is an FAA recognized area we're not supposed to be. But it will no longer block you automatically. It's up to the pilot based on the law, and the DJI has updated it because the law says the pilot. It's up to the pilot, not the drone. So DJI has placed the onus now on the pilot to decide. And now it's updated from FAA's database, so you'll get up-to-date like flight zone information from FAA's database.
So this has nothing to do, just to be clear, with the O3, the O4, any of the FPV gear. This is only DJI like drones, like the Avata and the Mavic and so forth. What do you think's going on here? Like, does this have something? Surely this is related in some way to the attempts to ban DJI and stop the import of DJI, right?
I would think so. Yeah, I haven't had enough time to really mull over exactly why this has happened. I learned about this earlier today. But Mike, I don't know. In the global perspective of things, right, them letting you fly it in more places is interesting. However, the geofencing always had to be manually updated by DJI. So now they're more compliant in this way because the onus is now on the pilot, which either way, if DJI was limiting you, that's fine. But now they're getting active data from the FAA, which technically is better, is more compliant to the FAA. So the onus wasn't ever on them. That's the point here. The DJI was never responsible for blocking you from flying. They were never responsible for showing you the illegal areas to fly. They're just trying to do it to help out. But they've now put the onus on you and now updated it with better areas. So now you can decide based on the areas that are there, that sort of thing. So overall, I think to the government side and to other people, it's going to be like, yes, this is better. You're doing a better job now.
When I first heard of it, I thought DJI might be going, oh, you're going to ban us. Well, fine. We'll let everybody fly their drones wherever they want. F you! But now it actually seems like they're like, no, see, we're good guys. They're trying to like follow the rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure users
speculation.
will be happy to be able to fly their drones wherever they want and voluntarily comply.
Yeah, there's also speculation that this is based on the drone flying in the fire and hitting the plane. If people haven't heard, a plane that drops water onto the fires in California was hit by a DJI Mavic Mini. They recovered the Mavic Mini, so we know it was a Mavic Mini. It says 249 on the drone. The FAA is doing the report currently, but they recovered the pieces out of the side of the plane. So we do know the wing was hit. Obviously, the plane landed fine. The drone didn't hurt the plane in a way that it fell out of the air or anything. But people are saying, like, is this a response to that? However, this would take way longer to prepare than the few days that this was released in between the time this happened. It may just be a convenient timing to say, like, hey, now any of those areas will show up for you on your goggles. So you can make sure you'll see that you're not supposed to be there. Which is possible this was not geofenced because this was had to be manually updated, right? That's the idea.
Oh, the thinking is that there was a NOTAM or a TFR over the firefighting areas, clearly. But because you have to manually update the databases, the person might not have been, like, you should, obviously you're a dumbass if you don't know not to fly over an active firefight. But okay, when they powered up their drone said, now you're good to go. Whereas now, if they're automatically updating from the FAA database, then they'll be more likely at the last minute to be notified, hey, dumbass, you're not supposed to fly here.
Yeah, there'd at least be some like giant thing yelling in their goggles to tell them that they shouldn't be there,
Yeah. All right.